the legal process of Carroll's civil lawsuit against Trump for battery and defamation, and how the Justice Department tried to intervene on Trump's behalf. Jean Carroll is a writer and advice columnist who accused Donald Trump of raping her in a department store dressing room in the 1990s. She came forward with her allegations in 2019 after the #MeToo movement exposed many powerful men for sexual misconduct. Trump denied her claims and called her a liar, saying he never met her and she was not his type. Carroll sued Trump for defamation in November. She claimed that his comments caused her emotional pain and damage to her reputation. She also sued him for battery, which is a legal term for sexual abuse. She asked for monetary damages and a retraction of his statements. The case went to the New York Supreme Court, where a judge ruled that it could proceed in August, but then the Justice Department intervened and moved the case to federal court in September. The Justice Department argued that Trump's denials were part of his official duties as president, and therefore he should not be sued as a private citizen. Instead, they said, the United States should be the defendant in the case. This move was controversial because it would have effectively ended Carroll's lawsuit. The federal government cannot be sued for defamation like individuals can. Many critics saw this as an attempt by the Trump administration to protect him from accountability. However, in October 2021, a federal judge rejected the Justice Department's argument and ruled that Trump could not use his presidential status to avoid Carroll's lawsuit. The judge said that Trump's comments were not related to his official functions and were motivated by personal interests. The judge also said that allowing the government to take over the case would undermine public trust in the law. The Justice Department appealed this decision to the Second Circuit Court of Appeals, which upheld the lower court's ruling in September. The appeals court agreed that Trump's statements were not within the scope of his employment and that substituting the United States as the defendant would violate the separation of powers. The case then went back to the district court for trial, which began on November 29. Carroll and Trump both testified in court, as well as other witnesses who supported or contradicted their accounts. The jury heard evidence from both sides, including a video deposition from Trump and a DNA sample from Carroll's dress. On December 7, 2022, after 2 weeks of trial, the jury reached a verdict. They found that Trump was liable for both battery and defamation against Carroll. They awarded her $5 million in damages, which was less than what she had asked for but still a significant amount. The verdict was a historic moment for Carroll and other survivors of sexual abuse by powerful men. It was also a major blow to Trump's reputation and political future. It was the first time that a court had found him guilty of sexual misconduct, after years of allegations from more than 24 women.